Hey guys, it's Brittany here from Northway Lincoln. I'm sitting inside a 2025 Lincoln Nautilus. So today I wanted to change things up and do something a little bit different. So I wanted to make a how-to video. So for today's how-to, I'm going to be showing you guys how to change the door code so you're able to get into your vehicle without your keys. Now, in order to change the code to something different from just the factory code, you're going to need that master key. Now, in the past, you used to get a little card that would come with your owner's manual. But now we're in the age of technology and you don't get a paper owner's manual anymore. Everything's digital. So some of you may be wondering, well, where do I get that code? That's what I'm here to show you today. So before we get into how to get the factory code, you're going to need to know where to go in your settings in order to change the code in the first place. So from your home screen here, if you click this vehicle icon on your left, and then you're going to want to go into settings, and then you want to go into vehicle. We're already there. So then you're going to scroll down until you see door keypad code. As you can see here, it's asking you to enter the 5-digit factory code, and you're going to need this code in order to change the code to something new. Now, the next thing you're going to need to make sure you have is both key fobs. So I have both the keys here, and I'm going to show you what to do with them in order to get the code. So if you guys want to open up your center console here, there's a tiny little hidden compartment. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's just down here. And it's about the size of your key, and this is what we're going to be using in order to get your code, and I'll show you how. Now, one thing I will recommend is having both your keys within arm's reach and handy and knowing where that compartment is, because you're going to have to do this relatively quickly in order for the sequence to work and for it to actually display your code for you. So what I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to take my first key and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick it in the slot here. So it's just resting in there like that. The other thing I will mention too is you're going to want to come into your vehicle and it has to be completely off to begin with. So don't start it up, don't do anything. And once all your welcome lights will come on when you sit inside the vehicle, wait till everything turns off and it's just completely off again. Now, this is where it gets a little bit fun. So what you're going to do now is don't put your foot on the brake. I want you to go over to your start button here and just hit the start button until accessory mode turns on, but the vehicle doesn't actually start the engine. So before I go ahead and actually put it in accessory mode and show you guys what you need to do, I'm going to kind of explain it first, because once we do it, it's going to have to be a quick sequence. So I want to be able to thoroughly demonstrate it for you and so you understand what we're doing during the process. So just to quickly go over again, I currently have the first key in the slot console that I showed you guys before. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is hitting the start button, putting the vehicle into accessory mode, but not actually starting the engine. It's going to give you a couple welcoming chimes, and then at that point, we're going to press start again, turn the vehicle off, and from here, this is where it kind of gets a little bit tricky. So as soon as you turn the vehicle off, you're going to remove the first key from the slot in the center console, quickly put the second key back in that same slot, and then you're going to press the start button again, not start the vehicle, but just put it in accessory mode. And that's basically it. At that point, you're going to look up on your big 48-inch panoramic display screen in the front if you have a 2024 or newer, and it will display the factory code there. And that's what you need as the master code, I guess we'll call it, in order to change the code to whatever you'd like to have it. Now that we have this factory code, we can go ahead and we can change the code to whatever we want. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to change it to 12345. Of course, you can put your code to whatever you'd like. If there's a number that sticks out that you'll remember best, always use that. But at least this way, now you know how to get your factory code. So even if you do forget, you can always reset it again. So the code we received was 11575. So now you're going to go back into your vehicle, settings, make sure it's in vehicle again, scroll down to door keypad code, enter 11575 or whatever your factory code is and enter. Now it's going to ask you personal keypad code, so you're going to go ahead and add, And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter, and it'll get you to confirm it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. Now we're standing back outside the vehicle, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that we've successfully created our own door key code and how you use it. So next time your hands are full, you can't find your phone, you can't find your keys, all you need to do is put your code in your door and you can get into your car. So it's located right in this pillar here, so you are going to walk up. You're just going to tap it, and now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're unlocked. We can get in the vehicle. There we have it. Now you've successfully changed your code. You can get in and out of your car. And just so you guys know, a lot of dealers actually charge you to provide this code for you. So now you can just do it yourself. You can help your friends, and you can do it over and over and over again. And you don't even have to pay for it or leave your driveway.